Is it going?
Yeah, the red dot's on.
Okay. So I'm Miss Tompkins, and you guys will be my 3rd grade class today. So first of all, you guys each have an object at your table. Can you give me any words that describe your object? Okay. Good. No. Okay. So these words are describing the objects on your table, which are called adjectives. And the objects at your tables are each called nouns. And this is what we're going to be going through today in our lesson. So today we're just going to be hitting on nouns and adjectives, and then this will later lead on to pronouns, verbs, and adverbs for our next lesson. So does anyone know what a noun is, the definition or an idea? Yeah.
A person, a place, or a thing.
Yes. It's a person, place, or thing. Correct. So let's look at an example and see if you guys can identify the noun or nouns in the example. So the turkey was resting on the pumpkin. Turkey, and I think I heard it before, pumpkin. Yeah, so the turkey and the pumpkin are the objects in the sentence. So they are the nouns. So does anyone have an idea of what an adjective is?
A describing word.
Right, just like up here, it's the words that describe and modify these nouns. So this gives more meaning and clarity, like how tall or how big something is, or the texture of something. These are all examples of adjectives. So let's look at this sentence. My favorite food during Thanksgiving is potatoes. So what do you think the adjective would be describing the noun in this sentence?
Favorite.
Yeah, so favorite, you can see, is modifying food, therefore describing it. So let's look at an example with both an adjective and a noun in it. So my favorite part of Thanksgiving is the delicious leftovers. So who can tell me first the nouns in the sentence? Yeah.
Leftovers.
Yes, leftovers is one of the nouns. Can anyone tell me the other noun? Thanksgiving is actually a proper noun, which we'll be going into later on. Part, yes. So what are the adjectives modifying these nouns? Favorite and delicious. Correct. So this is what's going to be leading into our activity for today. You guys are going to be working in your tables. So I'm going to have the reminders up here so you can look off of it. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be as a table drawing your favorite Thanksgiving food as a whole, and you're going to label it as a noun, and then around the food you're going to write adjectives describing this Thanksgiving food. Once you're done with that, as a table you guys are going to construct a sentence using an adjective on your plate and your noun of choice of the food you chose. So I wrote, Miss Tompkins enjoyed eating a creamy casserole. And what I'm going to have you do also is circle the noun you used in your sentence and then underline the adjective that is describing that noun. And then up here are the reminders just to guide you guys as you go. Sound good? Mm-hmm. All right. And if you have any questions, let me know. And there's markers at the table.
Hate potatoes.
I'm bringing around tape too.
Turkey.
Here's a piece of tape.
I'm going to say, Melly hates the disgusting potato. That'll be my thing.
You just drop puddles.
That doesn't look like potatoes.
Just like fluffy.
Not yellow though.
Boom. And then some gravy drizzle on top. Gravy drizzle in the middle. Drizzle it on. Yeah, okay. Started. Hold it normal sweet potatoes.
You can have yellow potatoes.
It's a sweet potato.
I'm literally doing
Sweet potato.
Good job.
Oh, look at those
Can I have the brown
marks.
damn gravy on this?
So we could label
I'm over you.
It's some sort of eyeball that has
Can I have the brown? That's red.
fluffy.
Just because you don't like potatoes doesn't mean that you need to be mean.
Like a warm
Is
cloud.
potatoey an adjective?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
Brown, yellow, white. Buttery.
Buttery's a good one. It's a good.
How many adjectives do we need?
One or more.
Yellow. Yummy. For me. What did you write for John?
John, you're a noun. You're not an adjective.
Mushy.
Do we all write a sentence?
You'll write it all together.
The yummy brown mashed potatoes are yummy.
Well, we didn't.
Oh.
We're third graders.
Only green bean casserole is better.
Mm-hmm.
You don't write more forceful, like you don't have to.
I think he should.
You guys will just write your sentence now all together. This one you'll be using all together. Those are for later on. Yes. And then here's a piece of tape.
What was our
You underline the adjective.
No, you circle it.
Circle the noun and underline the adjective.
Yummy, brown, yummy. We would know that we use yummy twice, and both times aren't adjectives. What's the second one?
Are a mushy food. Are a mushy food.
Are you? Just you're pecking at my bottle.
And we'll wrap up soon, and each table can share their sentence that they had.
What? Okay.
Oh, gotta take it to it.
Circle the noun and underline the adjective.
Everybody's still dissenting. It's like some one person took it into and the rest of it was like, no, we disagree.
You guys ready? Okay, so does each table, I'd like to share your guys' plate, each one. Read the sentence. Yes.
Okay. So we have mashed potatoes. So we said the yummy brown mashed potatoes are yummy.
That works. And what's your noun?
Potatoes.
And then what is the adjective describing the noun?
Yummy and brown.
There you go.
And possibly mash.
Yes, that could also be an adjective too. Yes.
I don't know if that's the noun.
Okay, what was your guys' sentence?
So we also did mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh, yep.
And so our sentence was, the mashed potatoes are a delightful food, and our adjective was delightful, and the noun was food.
Good job. All right, awesome job, guys. So now, individually, back up here at the board, we're going to go back to these words you guys said earlier about the objects on your table, and if you think of another one, that's fine too. I'd like you individually with the tags at your tables to construct your own sentence using the noun, the object at your table, and then one or more of the adjectives either on the board or one that you just thought of that isn't on the board. And this will be your exit ticket for today, and also what will lead us into our next lesson on pronouns, verbs, and adverbs. Yes, on your exit ticket, I'd like you to do the same thing you did at your tables with circling the noun and underlining the adjective.
Okay.
That was.
You don't have to do any more activity here. All right. Focus on the reflection.
Oh.